Oh my, oh man, what's going on, y'all? All I gotta say is that Terence Crawford is the truth, man. He is the real deal. I thought he was gonna win this fight, but I thought it was gonna be very, very close. I thought it was gonna be much tougher than we all expected. But he just went in there and humiliated a tough, rugged Olympic gold medalist fighter by the name of Felix Diaz. He embarrassed him, made him look so one-dimensional and so ordinary. It was just unbelievable. It was so bad that even Felix Diaz, who's normally a come forward pressure fighter, had to step back in the last half of the fight in a few rounds after he was uh, tasting Crawford's jabs and counter shots and whatnot. It was just embarrassing, man. Crawford, we always say, I've said this once and I'll say this again. Terence Crawford's got a multiplicity of skills, and it's very difficult for anyone to compete with him at 140. I know I said Adongo may give him better chance at it. I still believe it, but I don't think Adongo is going to win that fight, and let's make that clear. I think Adongo will give him a much tougher fight than the other fights that Terence has fought. I still believe that. I know I've said that about Felix Diaz. Someone may beg to differ based off this performance. But all I have to say is that he beat Diaz up so badly. I have to also point out that Diaz's eyes were closing up in the second round. And what I don't understand is that Joe Diaz, who also trained Timothy Bradley at one point, why did you let your fighter get back into the ring after he's getting humiliated, getting clowned, getting beat up all over the four corner posts of the ring? After the 8th round, why'd you let him get back in there so he can get another beating, which he got? I just don't understand it, man. Got to get, hats off to Felix Diaz. He's not a quitter. He's got heart. He's a fighter, man. He's not going to give up. But the one thing you have to say about Diaz, man, he has a chin. This dude was getting hit with power shots, with bombs. I just don't know how he was able to stand up like that. But, I would have to assume that all that extra weight that he was carrying in the ring may have helped, because both fights came in there like middleweights. They came in there at 160. I'm like, God damn, two middleweights fighting for a damn light welterweight title. But it is what it is. But yeah, there's nothing more to be said about this. Clear wipeout. Couldn't even give Diaz one round before the stoppage. Of course, the fight ended after the 9th round. So, retirement in the corner. But other than that, yeah, not one round I can give Diaz. The only round that he came close to being competitive was the 7th round. But other than that, Terence Crawford still won that round. But yeah, what's next for Terence? Terence called out Manny Pacquiao. He said that's the fight he wants. But he said, you know what? If I can't get that fight, I'm definitely wanting Indongo. And Indongo was at ringside tonight. He was there for the fight. So that looks more likely the fight that could be made next, based off what I've been reading and what I've been hearing. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully that will come down. I'm hoping for it, because we do need an undisputed champion. So let's all advocate for it. I'm gonna continue to do so as well. So he wants that fight. He made it clear that he wants a Dongo. If not, he's like, well, I want a Dongo and I want Keith Thurman. He called out Keith Thurman. Wow. But, realistically, if the Keith Thurman fight does come off, I don't see it happening to maybe late next year when Terence does decide to move up in weight. So, other than that, Keith Thurman is out, though, because he won't be fighting for the remainder of the year due to elbow injury. So, very impressive, dominate performance by Terence Crawford. Destroyed Felix Diaz from the first round to, at the end of the fight. Well, actually, the fight ended after the, at a retired corner stoppage, I should say. The corner threw in the towel. Or actually not, they didn't throw in the towel, they retired in the corner. But yeah, very, very impressive performance by Terence. So, who do you want to see him fight next? Do you think he should fight, do you think he will get a Pacquiao fight after Pacquiao beats Jeff Horn? Or do you more likely will see him fight Julius Indongo? I think that's the fight that's going to be made next. And they are talking about making that fight made by later this year. So let's hope for it, y'all. Let me know what your thoughts about this performance by Terence Crawford. Care to comment, share, subscribe. Signing off. Peace.